Hello, welcome guys, welcome. Sorry for the delay, dealing with a messy diaper in the other room, but welcome to The Distance. I'm Justin Gaymon. This plyo class is gonna be a fun one. If you're new, we're gonna do a lot of jumps to get you moving in ways that you may not be familiar with. So we're gonna be working on building that strength, that coordination, that balance. It even is a little bit of a cardio workout. Really moving in ways you're not used to by jumping. So we're gonna do in this class, go dogs as always. Jake, how's it going? We're gonna do 10 different jumps during this class with 30 seconds of jumping, followed by 30 seconds of rest. At jump number 6, we're gonna take a 2-minute additional rest. One thing to also mention, this is gonna be the last class. The Distance live classes are wrapping up this week. So this will be my last live class. So if you missed any of them in the past, you can always go back and rewatch them. They're all on our YouTube, on our Track Club YouTube page, and on The Distance as well. So kind of sad, but still just glad to be here. So I'm gonna just go through kind of what to expect for today. Today we're gonna start with, as always, a simple little active warm-up with some active stretching. Then we're gonna get into the workout with those 10 jumps I mentioned before. We're gonna do running in place, then we'll do some side-to-side jumping rope, then we'll do some ski jumps, then some quick step jump rope, then we'll do some jump rope twists, so back-to-back jump ropes actually. Then we will do side-to-side hopping, and then take that 2-minute break. Then we'll do star jumps, is that what it says? Yep. Then some more jumping rope, forward and backward, jumping jacks, and then jumps for height to finish it off. So after that, we'll do a cool down. So that's what's in the store for today. Should be a fun one. As always, I want you guys to make sure that you are really focusing on getting a consistent effort so that your first jump and last jump look somewhat similar in height, in form. You're able to keep your back tall throughout, getting your knees up, and just basically not kind of losing your form throughout. I want you guys to have kind of consistency, and hopefully you can see yourself getting a little better each time you do these jumps, a little bit stronger with them, a little bit more coordinated, a little bit more balanced. So let's get into it with the stretching. We're gonna start stretching in about 20 more seconds to do our active warm-up. So might wanna take a little sip first. And we are gonna start our active stretching now with some arm circles. I'll step back and show you them. We're just gonna rotate our arms forward like so. In small little circles, and you can work towards progressively bigger circles. Start by getting the upper body warmed up. Let's go in the opposite direction with those arm circles. Usually do most of these stretches for around 20 to 25 seconds. Might go a little bit longer if I'm feeling kind of tight. But you definitely want to do more active stretching before you do an activity like this so that you are preparing your muscles for the workout. Next, we're going to do some ankle circles. So I'll show you what they look like. Going to step back. We're just going to rotate our ankle like so on our toes. In a nice smooth circle. I was meeting with our cross-country youth team yesterday, and so many of the kids in the team have like these ankle issues. They're like, oh, my ankles are tight or whatever. Sometimes even like Achilles issues, and it's like, well, do you do ankle circles? Let's go in the opposite direction with ankle circles. And sometimes that tends to help them out. So I think it's an overlooked part of warming up. Overlooked part of the body. Let's go ankle circles in the opposite leg. Okay. But Atlanta Track Club, if you're familiar with our in-training programs, you know Atlanta Track Club preaches warming up and cooling down the big 5 muscle groups, you know, the hamstrings, the quads, the hip flexors, the glutes, and the calves. Let's go in the opposite direction with those ankle circles. Do that for a few more seconds. And then we'll get into the hip circles. Cool. Next, we'll do the hip circles. Feet about shoulder width apart and hands on the hips, just simply rotating. You can do some smaller to bigger circles. Nice rotation to get the hips nice and loose. You also kind of sometimes feel it in your glutes a little bit. You might feel it even in your groin. If your groin is tight, hip circles could help. Let's go ahead and go in the opposite direction with the hip circles. And after hip circles, we'll get into leg swings. All right, do some leg swings. So if you want to go ahead and put your hand on a wall or something to help you with that stability. We're just going to go ahead and swing. We can start with our right. Swing the right leg forward in front of you. You can start kind of lower and then get higher as you go, but swing it somewhat straight in front of you and have it bend behind you so you feel that quad stretch when it gets behind you. So I'll change angles. So that bend in the back gives you that quad stretch. Really a hip and a quad stretch. And then on front, you'll feel a hamstring stretch. When it comes up front, then in back, you'll feel a quad stretch. Cool, let's switch sides. Go ahead and do that leg swing on the opposite side. Show you how it looks like on this angle. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next, let's do a simple glute and quad stretch. We'll go ahead and we're gonna pull the leg up. Start with our right if we want to. Pull the leg up and then pull it behind you for that quad, glute and quad stretch. Glute stretch, then a quad stretch. Three, 2, 1. All right. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Pull the leg up and then pull it behind you. And try your best to keep your balance and stay stable. Keep that back nice and tall throughout. Three, 2, 1. Cool. All right, that concludes our warm-up. So grab some water or some coconut water as I got today. And we're gonna begin our workout. Today's jumping, the plyo workout, in about, let's say, I'll give you guys 25 more seconds to kind of gather yourself and get ready for this workout. Again, we're gonna begin by running in place. That will look just like this. So getting the knees up, using the arms running in place on the toes. I need to go get my stopwatch because that's not in here. I'll be right back. And we'll start in about 15 more seconds. All right, had this charging, went to go get this and realized the baby was not asleep as he's supposed to be in his crib. So I had to help him out a little bit. This is how much time has passed since our last workout. I didn't stop it since last time. All right, so let's begin that running in place. Let's get in our set positions. Run in place in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Running in place. Remember, stay tall, use your arms. Gotta get the knees up and stay on your toes. Got about 10 more seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're gonna jump rope from side to side. That will look just like this. Get your imaginary jump rope, feet together, hopping side to side. Just like that. We'll begin in about 12 more seconds with that jumping rope side to side, staying on your toes. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jumping rope side to side. Feet together on your toes. More seconds. Get a nice little bounce on your toes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Have a good one today. Last workout of the season. Ski jumps are next. They look just like this. Going side to side. Just like that. Kind of bounding side to side. Ski jumping side to side. We'll begin that in 5 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, ski jumps. Try to have the equal jump each time. Up to you to set your intensity. Jump as quickly as you would like. But try to have that consistency throughout the entire workout. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next we got quick step jump ropes. They'll look just like this. Nice quick steps while jumping rope. We got about 11 more seconds until we begin that. Feeling good. Let's start. Quick step jump rope in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice quick steps. $15 more seconds. Nice quick steps. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next, another jump rope. We got bunny hop. Jump rope twists. Just twisting side to side at the hips with the feet together. We'll begin that in about 10 more seconds. Jump rope twists. All right, let's go. And 3, 2, 1, jump rope twists. Hopping on our toes, twisting side to side. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, good. Whew. Next, we're gonna do 2 hops to the left, 2 hops to the right. Looks just like this, with feet together, like. Just as simple as that. Little coordination effort. And 10 more seconds. Hopping twice to the left, hopping twice to the right with feet together. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. After this, we got our 2-minute break. Let's get a good effort here. 2-minute break coming up, so let's go hard. Just be strong. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. All right, we have an additional 2-minute break at this point, so grab some water, shake it out a little bit. Shake it out a little bit. Once we come back from our 2-minute break, we're going to get into a good one, star jumps. Star jumps look just like this. Bringing your arms out, kind of like you're doing arm circles, and then extending the legs outward so that you resemble a star. We got into the 1.5 minutes though until we begin star jumps. Definitely one that will help you kind of just build some basic strength and coordination, make you a bit more athletic. Star jumps. Then we'll do jumping rope forward and backward. Then we'll do some jumping jacks. Then we'll do some jumps for height to finish off the session. 1 more minute left until we begin the star jumps. Again, I want you guys to, you might see me jumping like this often, but you don't have to go like that. You can set your own pace like this. So, totally up to you guys, but challenge yourself. Go ahead and give yourself a good challenge, but make sure it's a challenge that you can complete from beginning to end. Don't overdo it, don't underdo it. And I think that takes doing the class a few times to figure out what your ability level really is. So we got about 12 more seconds. Let's get into place for star jumps. We're gonna begin in 3, 2, 1, star jump, let's go. I'm gonna slow it down pace-wise. Star jumps, getting up nice and high. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now jumping rope forward and backward. It'll look just like this. together, hopping forward and backward while jumping rope. Got 11 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, jump rope forward and backward. Keeping the feet together, the back tall. Fifteen more seconds. Stay on the toes. 3, 2, 1, good. Next we have jumping jacks. And the last one will be jumps for height. Jumping jacks, we all know them. We've all been there before. We've all been to elementary school. Jumping jacks. 10 more seconds until we start our jumping jacks. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. Keep that back nice and tall. Try to keep the chin level with the ground. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Last, we'll finish up with jumps for height. I call them Mario jumps. You'll take a step back like so, then launch yourself upwards. So let's say the left foot goes back, then you drive up with the right arm and that left leg. So again, 10 more seconds, just like that. Driving up for height. Begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step back, drive up for height. Then alternate legs. Drive that knee up, try and get that height, explode up. Ten more seconds. Wake the neighbors up. 3, 2, 1. All right. That was it. That was the final jump of the day. Final jump of the class. Let's take a little break, then begin our cool down. Grab a little water. We're gonna do some static stretching now. It's a good idea to do some active stretching before you exercise, and then some static stretching after you are done with your workout or exercise. We'll begin with some toe touches in about 10 more seconds. Let you catch your breath back a little bit more. And let's get into place and get ready for some toe touches. We'll keep our feet together. Kind of hang down towards the toes and try to keep your legs straight if you can, and reach down towards your toes for a hamstring stretch. Cool. Next, let's do a hip flexor stretch. We're just gonna go ahead and take a step back with one leg, bring the other one forward. Just kind of a little bit of a lunge step like so. Reach up with the inside arm and you can rotate it outward. You should feel a stretch in your hips. Cool. Let's go ahead and switch sides with that hip flexor stretch. Kind of like a lunge position. Bring the inside arm up and then stretch outward. Cool. Next, we're gonna stretch our calves. We're gonna go ahead and bring one leg forward, kind of straight out in front of you like this, bend at the other. So bend one knee, bring the other one kind of straight in front of you, and stretch down for a calf stretch. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Is the shoe on camera? I don't think so, you can't see it, good. Switch sides with that calf stretch. I do a pretty good job of cleaning out my garage before each class. Usually there's a bunch of items over here, but now they're over there and you can't see them. All right, let's now move to a quad stretch. If you wanna put your hand on a wall for stability, let's go ahead and just do a simple quad stretch. Pull the leg back so the butt is, or the heel is near that rear end. All right, let's switch sides. Switch sides. Should feel a good stretch in your quads right over here. I also yesterday was talking to one of our youth team members, and he was like, my quads are hurting, and he was describing the pain. And I was like, that's really weird, how's that happening? And then after about a minute, I realized he had confused his quads with his hamstrings. So he was talking about his hamstrings. And I was like really confused for a while, but it was kind of funny. And I was like, your quads are here, your hamstrings are here. And he's like, oh, I always thought it was the other way around. It's kind of funny. He's okay too, he's fine. He's a little tired really, that was it. Next we'll do what's next? Let's check the list. We did calves, we did quads, hips, kind of used, bring them right over and across the left, and bend down for a stretch in the glutes. And hold your balance, unlike me. Another 5 seconds. Cool. Let's switch sides with that glute stretch. There you go. Balancing on our right leg and bring the left across. As always, my left side is much less. It's nowhere near as flexible as my right side. It's always been a problem for me. But it's something I'm always working on, trying to improve. All right, I think we're good. That concludes today's class and the last and final power plyo class. I really enjoyed the class every week. We'll miss seeing you. Thanks. I'll miss having the class as well. I really enjoyed kind of doing it. It's funny because once everything kind of went down with COVID, the club came together. Our staff members, I'm part of the staff, I manage youth programming. Staff came together and we were like, hey, what can we do to kind of help people stay active and still social distance, because people couldn't go to the gym. People were afraid to go out and run in the park when everything was kind of new. So really our marketing team really led the effort in trying to come up with, and they came up with the distance. So really clever name for it too, that kind of social distance. But yeah, it's been fun. I have no idea how many weeks it's been. It's maybe been, I don't even know, maybe 15, 16 or so. But it's been fun, because when they asked me, they were like, hey, do you want to lead a class? And I was like, yeah, sure. And they were like, what class do you want to do? And I was like, well, what's been taken? And so Natalie kind of had her CrossFit class. Rob Mullet, he was doing drills, which I was interested in doing as well. And then I was like, well, there's kind of a hole. No one's doing anything really explosive like plyo stuff. So I was like, I'll do that. Was kind of afraid that people would be scared off by it, because just the word plyos and jumping, for a lot of folks, it kind of can scare them off, and they get worried about if they can do it or not, worried about if they're going to get injured. But like I always say, I try to make it accessible to all by just saying it's up to you guys to set your own intensity, set your own pace. It's really something that's going to help you build strength, as you guys know since you've been doing it. So I think injuries are not really the thing to worry about, because when you build strength, you build your ability to withstand injuries. So that's kind of the point of a lot of the jumps we do. You're building those muscles in your calves, the muscles in your feet, muscles in your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your hips. So you're really kind of building those up and getting stronger. So hopefully you guys got that, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Welcome you guys to continue to go back and watch my previous videos, watch Natalie's videos, watch Rob's videos, Amy's ab and core videos. A lot of fun doing them, and we enjoyed this time. So also, if you want to ever shoot me a personal question about working out or stuff like that, about plyos, I'm not a personal trainer, but you can shoot me on Instagram. I haven't used it in a while. It's j.currently on Instagram for me. But really, just keep following the distance.atlantatrackclub.org. We're going to have keep continuing to upload some really good content regarding stuff you can keep doing at home, stay active and stay healthy, stuff you can do with your family, stuff you can do just on your own if you want to. So keep on the lookout for that. But that concludes the final power plyo class. Thanks again for rocking with me, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys. Peace. Oh shit.